Good morning, everyone. I'm back. Yes. So it's Sunday. It's Father's Day. That's why I'm late. So my husband's daughter came over. We had some coffee. It was fun. And now I'm up here ready to paint. And the colors I'm going to use today is a request I got yesterday. I know I've got some requests laying around that are very old. But when something comes in and I have this immediately, I get these pictures in my head, then I just want to do them. So the colors we're going to do today are pink, Titan Buff, and a really beautiful chocolate brown. And we're going to add a golden metallic. And I have another brown color, but this is just, you know, if I have to do some damage control. I might have to do some damage control. You never know. So those are the colors. And it's something I've never done before, these colors, but we'll figure it out. So first off, updated sponsor list. I want to thank everyone that sponsors my channel, because you guys make it possible that I do this every day. So thank you, 2 thumbs up, thank you all. I have everything prepared. So I got my little push pins in. Only thing I didn't do is put the video number on the back. And I wanted to do that because when I put my paintings up on Etsy, I want to put the video number in there too. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'll get someone to help me do that. Okay. We have this ready. We have the paint ready. Oh no, there's no silicone. So what I'm going to do is, let's do treadmill silicone. Because I like, you know, going back and forth between the brands of silicone. Because, you know, not everyone can get the dimethicone, and I thought, you know, I'd just do all sorts. The spray, the dimethicone, the treadmill, just do everything. Okay, putting it in there, and in the Titan Buff. I do feel as though I have a color missing, but we will see. Now I think what the person, see, I forgot the name again. That's just me. So what the person really wanted is some sort of a background, and then ribbons in the same color over, and I think the background not torched, something like that. So let's start off with some very beautiful Titan Buff and some very beautiful, oops, a little droppy there, doesn't matter. The beautiful chocolate color, and then that baby pink, which I muted a little because I think if you mute it, it fits better with all the with all those colors. Don't know why one cup is dripping that much. There we go. I have a feeling I don't have to stir in this one. We'll see. I don't think so. Decisions. Because I'm already seeing a lot of cells popping up, but just to be on the safe side, let's do one little swipe. Because we want not a really busy background, so we'll see how it goes. Just like that. And I already really like it. And I gotta watch out that it doesn't run straight off the canvas. And this is sort of new. I've never really poured like this. So let's see if we can get it totally covered with what I have done now. There you go, that one. Last corner. And now I'm just not sure if I want to torch this, because it is pretty, but maybe check if it's torchable. Yeah. So let's just leave it like that. I'm sure if I were to come in here and here, it would be bursting with cells, but because I'm going to put ribbons on top, that might not be the good thing to do. I know we all love the cells, but sometimes you just have to leave it as is, because otherwise it'll get really, really, really busy. And we don't want that, do we? No. So there we go, that's that. And it has some beautiful cells over the side, but I do want to move it just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Because I think that makes it just that little bit more interesting. See? Like that. Look at those beautiful cells up there. Okay, now we're going to do the ribbons. And that's going to be a little bit tricky, because there has to be gold. And what I did, this is tar gel. I did some tar gel because you can make those really beautiful long, let's see if I can show you guys. You can make those long threads, but as I'm seeing it, I think it's a little bit too thick. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of, like a couple of drops of water. Not too much, because you don't want it too thin. And I'll see if that helps with the fluidity. Now there's a slight milky sheen over it, but that's going to be gone once this dries. Let's see how it reacts now. Still not impressed though. I've tried this once before, you know, just out of the canister, and then it was really, really stringy and pretty. But now I'm just not seeing it. Okay, let's see this again. It is getting there. I'll see what I can do with that. This one is just the normal stuff. This is made with this medium, the multi-surface acrylic paint, Ultra Metallics Vivid. And this is, of course, on the website colorart.com. You can get it there. And I'm going to put a big blob of it into the pour. But I think I'll make a new pour. Yeah. So we're going to put the Titan Buff in there. A little bit of the pink. And a little bit of the brown. Maybe some more brown, because I do like a darker ribbon. That'd be nice. There we go. And then a really big blob of this stuff. There we go. Then I'm going to swirl it around a little bit. Put some more in, because I see that it is looking really cool. There we go. And now I come with the ribbon. But I can't tilt until I'm ready. Let's see if we can do that again. Very small, and now some thicker. And this is a lot of gold. That's why it's so thick. it would be good if I could move it, level it out, get it to do something. That's it. No more than that. I don't want it too silly because it has to stand out. Now I'm getting my, wow, this is turning out beautiful. But now I want to do something with the stringy gel. Let's see how this is going to work. Let's first try up here. See how you can really use it as a string. That's it. And I'm hoping that, oh, this is gorgeous. Wait till I get you guys down. This is so beautiful there. Oh, I'm gonna do that right away. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Look at that. Can you see the thick ribbon going over it? And the gold I just laid alongside it. And here you got these big blotches of gold popping up. Wow, this is amazing. Sometimes sometimes when I look through this thing, through the iPad, this close, then I think, wow, did I do this? Yes, you did. Yeah, this is beautiful, but not beautiful enough yet. So let's put it there and get you guys a little close up and in focus. Okay. Now, what I like to do is, this is all going to stay here, but where these big drops are coming through, I really, really like that. And so I'm going to come in with my flimsy little pipettes, try to suck some up, because I want to keep this stuff thick. I'm not going to be putting any water in this one. I did put water in the tar gel, but not in this one. I want to keep it like this. Okay, let's see if I got enough. You have to make sure the air is out of it. So what I do with the little pipette is I hit it on the table so the pigments come out. And that's the poopy I'm talking about. It has that little poopy thing on it. What, you know, when a dog I'm sorry. Let's do a different subject. That's a bit too much. And I know someone said, you know, you can just put it on a needle. Well, no, you can't. I'll show you. Even this is pretty thick. If I do this, it does nothing. It just picks up paint. So that's not going to work. You have to have something that you can dose it with. But you really have to do small ones. And I know a lot of you will say, you know, oh, stop with it because it's already beautiful. But I want this to be an amazing piece. I want this to be so beautiful that everyone wants to buy it. There we go. And with just these couple of touches over these ribbons, I'm sure that's how it's going to be beautiful. Up here one. Just a few more sparkles, because I'm not sure how that tar gel is going to behave. I'm just not sure. only gold in the ribbons. There you go. Don't overdo it. Just a bit more. I need one down here, and then I'll stop. If I can get it in there. Nope. And why I'm having so much trouble with this is because, number one, the flimsy plastic. You know, I can almost not get suction. And then when I get some suction, I can't see if I'm getting anything in here because it's already, you know, colored. But we'll do this. I'm gonna buy syringes. I did order some, but it's gonna take so long. There we go. 2 more than that we don't need. There's gold up here, there's gold there, here and there. That one is getting a bit big, but that was in the pour, out of my hands. And I wanted to do a really little bit of darker brown because I want to accentuate these ribbons. And I will need it a little thinner to pick it up with that pipette. And now I'm thinking, should I be doing this? Because this is a cold color brown, and everything I have in here is warm. So that's something, if you don't know what I'm talking about, all colors have warm and cold colors, tints. Yeah, it does look good though. Don't you just hate it that sometimes you're thinking, you know, should I stop? Should I go? Should I do this? Should I do that? Just let me get some in this pipette. Yeah. And we'll see what when I put, let's put something in the not obvious place, like up here. Nope. And I don't dare make it thinner because then it's gonna, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go all kinds of, spread all kinds of ways, and I don't want that. Let's see if I can do this on the stick. Probably not, but I could do a little one like here, little one down here, very small ones, and like here. Yeah, this is it. We're gonna stop. I don't want to do any more to it. So let me get you up close. There we go. I love it. I think it's a beautiful pour. Here we go along the top. That dark bit is beautiful. I think the ribbons are beautiful. And down the sides, that is beautiful. Okay guys, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, and I'll clean up and I'll be ready to do a next one, because the next one is going to be a total pour, a dirty pour with all primary elements. Well, a little bit of paint, because you have to have a little bit of paint, but about, I'd say 60 to 70% of primary elements. And for this one, I think it's a keeper. I love it. Okay, bye-bye.